Birthday morning, just talked to my parents, got lots of lovely texts, feeling good. Gonna do a nice routine really quick. Also before that even, I don't know if you can see because the camera removes some imperfections, but skin looks a lot better than it did yesterday. Putting things together. Gonna figure out how to get the health and look I want. Feel great! I haven't exfoliated in a long time. And just talked to Jonathan. Looking like a good day.
Is it the Alpha A600? Does it say it on it?
Right here.
What's up, guys? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Smash that like button. I go there a lot. Like, I go there pretty much.
Oh yeah, it's birthday dinner.
Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you.
Birthday cake!
This is a little much. I'll trade the capital of Burkina Faso.
Oh my god, it's so good.
You like that breast? God damn it!
So fucking good.
So fun. Jet pilot.
Finish up nice at work at night. That'd be hilarious. Just drop in Thursday. Just pick up.
I can tell.
Bro, we're doing call outs. Call out. What do you want to call out? There's some bullshit.
Sue me.
Yeah, Sue me.
Sue me is being rude.
She's a poser.
Who's the poser?
Like, I'm Sue me. I feel
Oh
like
shit. Stolen identity.
Thank you. I'm just There's always a pufferfish in a tiki bar. Always there. Here or there? Hey.
You're just ready to go.
Okay, I got back from my birthday celebration. Really fun time, but in keeping with this year, still gotta do some flight school, still gotta do some synthetic bio, practice a bit of music. So I'm gonna get it in and then get some sleep. That's the Supergroup glow screen look. I think I love it. Gotta really knock through some code today.
Look, it's Transamerica. Welcome to Chinatown. This is Condor, the West Coast's oldest strip club.
Shit.
Oh, nice. Has begun, and we celebrate it with the ring on the chalice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's terrible.
Try it again.
Like, hold it up so it resonates more. Wow, look at those videographers' bills. At that angle.
I'm here doing work on a Sunday afternoon / evening. I wanted to record the fact that everyone's been doing sort of poorly recently, at least in my circles. A lot of people have had problems with work, with relationships, and generally overwhelm. As anyone in the Bay right now knows, when it rains, it pours. But I think what we can do in these times where we might not be able to provide too much mutual support or find ourselves failing when trying to do so is to fall back on our own systems, our own anchors. You know, maybe take a little bit of damage, put a little bit too much strain in some areas, but use your reserves to power through. So sending love and perseverance to all my friends and family who are going through it right now, and hoping and knowing that February can be better, because things can only stay so bad or so good for so long. And I wanted to note from my recent personal experience that you can be operating at 100% capacity and nearly 100% efficiency, effectiveness, everything. You can do everything right, and you will still have failures. And that's okay. It doesn't mean that you should stop striving for whatever you're striving for. The vast majority of the hardships and difficulties we face in life are not our fault, have little to do with us. Okay, I want to get back to working out every day. Get some running in. Today, just starting a couple miles, putting something down. I haven't planned, but a couple miles is never bad, so just gotta get out and do it. And the planning will come once the practice has started. Certainly not my best day, certainly not my worst. Now, everything's shaking loose, I'm all stretched. I'm gonna go wash the allergens off my face and get going with the day. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? I think it's a common experience to start the day off feeling super fresh and ready, just get ground out by the day. But usually, it would have been much worse if you started out ground out already, and then the day took you down even more. So important to remember that even if the middle contents of the day aren't super ideal, if the beginning and end, sort of getting in what you need to take care of yourself, feeling good, feeling fresh at the end of the day, feeling like you're ready to get some good rest, it's like putting in votes towards creating a better overall day. So I'll take it. Maybe soon I'll get so fresh that no day can drag me down. Important to use momentum and cancellations and reframings to help get through the tough times. I know this past weekend, that was a tool that Andrea used to get through, a period, in terms of canceling plans. I think it's super valid, super useful. For me, in my work, I felt so stuck for such a long time and really identified with my work. And finally reframing things to move past that. And it feels like a giant weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So even if your circumstances are negative in a way that's completely extraneous or unrelated to whatever baggage you might be able to leverage, it's important to remember that we usually have ways to make the overall picture much easier on ourselves. Not too long ago, my days were feeling pretty bad, and now they're feeling a lot better, even though they only got better a little bit at a time and with a lot of effort. Breathing a sigh of relief, and I'm gonna go watch Puss in Boots with Sumi and Janani and Porshi. Bye. Reading some Brené Brown, thinking about emotions, avoidance, and relief. I'm wearing a Senshi because Mom and Dad told me to get one, and I got it on the drop.
I love it, actually.
I look like Yeet.
On the drop.
Okay, we're at Daeho, and we're almost done with this month. It's been a hard month, but we got through it. Sumi's getting healthy. I've got a lot of things figured out in my life. So it's time to eat some good food. I appreciate it.
It's a lot of food.
Pretty juicy.
Thank you so much.
The leftovers are at least 5 pounds because I was curling them on the way to the car.
Yeah,
They're
it's pretty
back there.
crazy.
Yeah. It was
crazy.
expensive, but that's gonna be a lot of meals.
Yeah, it's like a month's worth of food.
Yeah.
like actually, it's like a month's worth of food.
We're here What's up, Skanda?
Hi.
We're gonna do an exercise that I've wanted to do for a few days, which is inspired by this like 36 questions thing that Skanda initially introduced me to. This is like, it's supposed to, if you answer all these questions, you're supposed to like fall in love with the other person.
I mean, yeah, I think that's like a bad, not great premise for them to put it on, but they're just good questions to get to know somebody if you kind of answer them together and talk about them. Yeah, love is not promised.
Love not guaranteed.
Yeah, agreed.
But this one, I've thought about this one. Will it constitute a perfect day for you? So when I answer that question, I always do like, not a typical day, but I'm thinking about trying to make your life more robust to the random shittiness that can hit every now and then. Sort of helpful to think about what does an ideal day, like a normal day, a work day, look like, because then you can make that, get closer to that. So I'm not going to bother to share mine, but I think it was helpful for both of us. And it's more helpful the more specific you get. Because I started thinking about the times at which I wanted to do all these things. And I started thinking about just the absolute quantity of sleep I'm allowing myself. And what I'm sticking to right now is 6 hours. Which is a good standard for me, because I've often been under that on average. But anyway, the useful part was that I sort of said, okay, I'm sort of putting this in my ideal day. Does this really make sense? And I did some more research on how much sleep you really need. It seems like it's probably more like 7. Even though I have this whole idea about REM cycles and things like that from looking at my own sleep data from my Fitbit. I'm starting to question the validity of this idea that 90 minutes equals 1 sleep cycle. So I'm not done thinking about the perfect day, because as I think about it, it brings me more questions. But you can take your learnings from thinking about those and apply them right away. Have a better day tomorrow. For me, that means it's midnight, it's 12:05, and I'm gonna go to bed. And if the universe decides to throw some stuff at me tomorrow, I'll be that much more ready for it. And thanks so much to everyone, friends and family, who helped me celebrate my birthday.